And that's the thing, is like, can we at least get something? And so I wanted to break down, wait, Tiara, you went to an HBCU, right?
Yes, I'm a proud graduate of Xavier University of Louisiana.
What was that experience like for you?
It was, I mean, it was like nothing that I could really explain. There's something about being on campus with other people that look like you, that are smart and ambitious and resilient, and I don't know, it just, you just feel comfortable, right? Because at that time, I don't know if you knew this, but I was sent to Minneapolis to live with a family member, and actually, in Minneapolis, I'm not saying like it's not. There's I was in Minneapolis, so it's black, right? But outside of that, you have to deal with just predominantly just white. It's a white state, right? So to go back to the South after that, and to be around in the middle of all these beautiful black people and black faculty and people that were supportive, it's just like it helps you, it gives you a grounding of who you are as a black person. It's like you're able to be set in somewhere that's that nourishes you and helps you flourish, and you feel at home, and you just really get your grounding. I actually recommend that. Lauren wants to go to Howard because her dad went to Howard, whatever. But I wanted her to go to Xavier. But what I know she'll get from that experience is a grounding. Like, she'll learn what it means to be a black woman just from being around her peers. She'll learn how to operate in this world and learn from people who are striving for excellence. We are the number one. Xavier University is the number one black institution that's known for sending African Americans to med school. So
Mm.
and then it's like we had a pharmacy school on campus, just black doctors everywhere. Most of my friends are doctors or lawyers or pharmacists, or
Wow.
and here
Wow.
I am, like gynecologists. I mean, physical therapy, all of that.
Yeah.
And I just think it's also a great place to network if you're going to go to college. I think it's one of those places where you can always look up, and I can, like I said, always call my friend who's a doctor and ask questions about my fibroids or whatever is happening, because we have, or connection. One of my six figure offerings of job offers came from somebody that I went to school with. He was
Right.
like, "Yo, come through. Like, I got you. Here's the offer letter. I'm gonna just send it to you." So
Well,
you can't get that anywhere else. But that was my experience going to an HBC.
no, and that's so
Yeah.
I don't have many regrets in life. I
Mm-hmm.
don't regret the marrying the wrong person. I don't regret doing some of the wrong things and engaging with some of the wrong people. The only regret that I have in life is that I didn't go away to an HBCU.
Yeah.
And I've always said this to my children. And so my kids were like, I was always telling, like, since they were little, they know, like, that's next step for them, because I want
Yeah.
them to get that experience more so than even the learning. It's the
Yeah.
network. It helps them to grow up, right? It helps them, just like you say, get
Yes.
grounded and rooted in who they are. And my
Yes.
kids, one of the things that they say, because my son said he was mad at me for a long time because he felt like I pushed him to go there, because he was like, well, what if I go to junior college? Negro, you're not. And you're not going
Yeah.
to a UC, and you know you're going to an HBCU. I mean, it's
Yeah.
just what it is. And
Yeah.
so he said he was mad at me, but he said it was the best decision that he'd ever made.
Ever.
And he's like, you see, it makes me want to do better.